Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel, Meg's Movies. If you are new to this channel, this is basically where I talk to you guys about my passion for movies. This goes from collections, hauls, reviews, and today's video, so let's get into it. Okay, so what I'm doing today is redoing / restarting a series on my channel. So basically I put up a post for you guys to vote on whether you just wanted me to focus on new content, if you're happy for me to redo videos, or a bit of both. Obviously the all out winner was brand new content. However, I then did think about it and I was like, my channel has come a lot further and some of the older videos I would like to redo again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of both, but it's going to be a compromise. So what I'm going to do is my channel this year is going to be a main focus of all new content. However, in between, some of the times there will be redos of old videos. It won't be all that often, but they will come up. So that was the compromise. So of course, one of the series I'm bringing back is subscriber mail reviews. Now, I've got quite a lot of subscriber mails over this past year or so. And there's been a lot I haven't reviewed. There's been some I reviewed that I feel like I could do better on. So I've decided I'm just going to start from the beginning and start doing my subscriber mail reviews again. So this is technically episode 1. And of course, with it being Blumhouse month for my channel, because I want to get in the mood for Megan. I've got so many Blumhouse movies I haven't watched in my collection. So I thought, why not do a Blumhouse film? And that is Paranormal Activity. Did not realise this was a Blumhouse film. Apparently the whole franchise is. But yes, I decided to go back and do this one. Now this was sent to me by the lovely Neil Mason. He sent me quite a lot in a box. So I will put the video for that at the end for you guys to go and check it out if you want to see what other films he sent me that you'll see in the future. And of course, he sent me 3 of the films I was missing from my collection. So with subscribe my reviews, I give you guys quick thoughts on the film before I get into it, whether I've seen it, whether I haven't seen it, and my thoughts of what I'm going into, things like that. Then, of course, I come back to you guys with my thoughts on the film. So basically, I have seen Paranormal Activity quite a few times. It is one of my favourite found footage films, and in fact, I think depending on the watch today, I might put it in my updated top 100s list, because it is such a fun film. But also, I'm doing a ranking of the franchise, because obviously I've got 3 films to watch from him. My question to you guys is, would you like to see reviews for them? If so, what kind would you like to see? Because this one, 4, and the marked ones will be coming up in subscriber mail reviews over the next few episodes. But what about the others? Would you like them done as shorts, because that's something I haven't used on my channel yet? Or would you like a proper individual review of each film before I get into a ranking? Because that's something I've thought about doing on my channel before I do a massive ranking, is reviews. Obviously, I won't do it for big company ones, so sort of like when I do a Blumhouse ranking or Disney ranking, Pixar ranking, anything like that. I won't do individual reviews for all those. But when it's a franchise where it's like 6 films, 7 films, something like that, then I'd be willing to do it. But let me know. I'd love to know what you'd like me to do with this franchise. But yeah, so I am now going to hit play with Paranormal Activity, and I'll give you guys my thoughts when I get back. Okay, so just finished watching Paranormal Activity. Now, I believe this came out in 2007, I think. It feels like a 2007 film. But just to give you a quick plot summary, because I like to do that, it'll be non-spoiler, because obviously I hate giving spoilers. So just a quick plot summary. This is basically about Mika and Katie. Now, Katie's just moved into Mika's house. And basically, growing up, Katie had this supernatural thing sort of like happen to her when she was growing up. It seems to have followed her throughout her life. It's now followed her into Mika's house. And basically what it is that Mika's decided to get a camcorder to try and evidence everything that happens with Katie. And of course, by doing so, that means the supernatural things with each progressing night get worse. So it starts off light and then it just gets worse and worse as each night follows. Because of course, you know what they say, don't provoke spirits, don't provoke demons, don't provoke anything. Let it be. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So this is a found footage film. So this is, they've got cameras set up around the house. And it's just to sort of like capture everything that goes on. Now, this, I think, revitalised the found footage genre. For the simple fact of, you didn't do it as standalone cameras. It was always the cameras followed you around and things like that. Obviously, the very first one, I believe, is the Blair Witch Project, or at least that was the first one I ever watched. And for me, this is so enjoyable. I love the fact that they do build up the tension. They don't just start off with it being full-on scary and it just keeps going from there. I like the fact that it starts off light and then it picks up with each and every single night. And then sometimes it happens during the day as well. And I like the fact that it does, like I say, get worse for Katie in the sense of it's not just little things, it's big things. You do believe Katie, you sort of like do feel bad for her, and Mika, you feel bad for him as well, but also you feel like you want to say to Mika, go away, shoo, you're just causing more trouble than is needed. Apologies for my neighbour's dog barking, they do that sometimes, so just ignore it. But yeah, so this is for me one of my favourite found footage films of all time. In fact, for me, I get stuck between this and the Blair Witch Project. I think sometimes the Blair Witch Project will be ahead of it just for the simple fact of that was the very first one I ever watched. But I think this franchise is so good. I really enjoy this franchise, and the fact that this was the first one and that it was a massive hit, I think is brilliant. Didn't know it was Blumhouse. I don't know how I didn't know it was Blumhouse, but no, this is definitely worth a watch if you like horror, if you like ghosts, found footage. At least this one, and I'd probably say the next two. I'm not sure. I have to rewatch those to let you know. But no, this is a very good horror film. So like I said, it's very well paced. You don't feel like you're going to get bored. You don't feel like you have to wait for something. It's nice to see how it affects people in a way. So you got one person that's the skeptic, and then you got the other person that's had the supernatural thing growing up. So they know something exists in that area. So obviously you've then got the two sides of the coin. It's the case of, do you believe the skeptic or do you believe the person that's experienced it? I mean, for me, I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that. Not that I can remember anyway. But no, this is a very good film, and I like the fact that they got unknowns at the time to play these characters, because I hate it when you get a horror film that is found footage where you have someone in there that you have seen before, that you know that they've been in other films or TV shows or things like that, which will come up in one of these films. I will let you know as and when. So that does annoy me, because I think it makes it more unique when it's someone unknown, when it's people don't know them and things like that. So this is definitely worth a watch. Now, what would I give it out of 10? You probably figured it out. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I can't find anything to fault with this film. I still enjoy it even to this day. Even the ending still creeps me out, to which there are some alternate endings. I believe there's 2 other ones. So they are on the special features. No, there's 1 alternate ending. Apologies. Is it? Yeah. There's 1 or 2. I can't remember. This copy I got sent. This has the theatrical and the alternate, or you could just watch the alternate ending on the special features, whichever you prefer. But give both of them a watch, because I think both endings would have worked. But I will say the first ending, the theatrical one, if you watch it, is the one to go by the most. So yes, so that's the end of episode 1 of my subscriber mail reviews. The next one is Paranormal Activity 4. Now this is the one I haven't done on the channel yet, so brand new content. I haven't watched Paranormal Activity 4 for a while, so I look forward to seeing if I still enjoy that one or not, because that's the one I remember the most, but at the same time, I can't, in the sense of, I just can't remember if I enjoyed it or not. I remember seeing things, like I can picture things in my head now, but overall I just cannot remember if I enjoyed it or if I didn't. So yes, so my subscriber mail reviews will be on a Tuesday. I had this set for a while on my channel, and that ain't gonna change. So I like the idea of having this set on a Tuesday. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell down below to be notified when I post. And also leave me your comments and thoughts on the first Paranormal Activity film. Do you enjoy it? Do you not enjoy it? Are you someone that enjoyed it when you watched it at first, but now you've sort of like grown out of it? Or did you not enjoy it at first and every rewatch it got better? Any kind of review, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.